Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Duel. New episode, new version. We have 3.0.2. It's a you have to update on your phone. It's not a server-side update, and with that, we have some exciting changes. First off, we have a 50% gem boost event. So if you bought the whole big pack of 1,960, you get 980 free. That is awesome for the people who haven't already used all their monthly points. Yeah, this guy. Ignoring that, we have some really exciting news about some new Pokemon. As I thought would happen in the video last night, we have new replacements for the Pokemon that have been taken out of the booster packs. We have the Deoxys, Speed form, Attack, and Defense form. We have 3 rares, Ralts, Gothitelle, Reuniclus, and some uncommon Pokemon in there as well. As well as that, we have figures made available again in the boosters. Mew, Rayquaza, Lucario, Infernape, and Gardevoir, as well as some rares. I'm really excited about that because I need Mew, Rayquaza, and Infernape. Was lucky to get Lucario in my last 11 streak last night. When you enter the game, you will get your ranking at the end of the Flying Gym Cup, and any rewards will go into the messages. Now it only says 1, so I don't know whether I'm just getting 1 reward for the 1 trophy. I was kind of hoping for 3 for the 3 trophies I won, because I worked damn hard to get that. Anyway, let's look at the shop. We have obviously the extra gems on the purchase gems section. We have new plates as well that have been added. We have Cosmo Energy, which allows during the duel, when your Deoxys is attacked before the battle, you may switch it for another. Now that's pretty cool because if we look at the stats of the Deoxys, that's going to be a really good card to use at times, and it only costs 1 on the plate max that you can have. Then we have Flame Energy. During this duel, so the whole duel, your fire type Pokemon cannot be burned or frozen. That's a really good. Potentially, if let's say an Articuno or Moltres gets its flame or freeze charge, that means you can use it and protect it against it if it tries to use it on you. Now let's look at the bit we're all being excited about, and personally I am. The new booster content. We have the Exchange Quadruple replaced with all those Pokemon that were taken out. We have these 3 guys. Deoxys Defense, first of all. 1 MP, so a slow mover. It has Psycho Barrier, which causes the Pokemon to gain weight. And we have Counter. Just like Wobbuffet, any attack over 20 that it receives will knock the opponent out. And here's a great thing, my favorite thing about this Pokemon. This Pokemon and your Pokemon next to it will be protected from instant knockout effects. So you cannot knock this Pokemon out by normal damage effects. This means that you're going to have to use Pokemon like Lugia and Hurricane to send it to the bench. That's going to be a really good strategy changer in a lot of people's decks. So I'm both excited and scared to see that in battles coming up. Then we have Deoxys Attack. This a massive 130 Psycho boost, which is amazing. Then we have Dimensional Slip though, which I think it takes this Pokemon, so this Deoxys moves to the bench. A bit like that Vanish that was on the Mew, which they've changed, and so not too excited about that. A dodge, and once per turn you can force the opponent to spin again, and the three Pokemon limit does not apply to if the Pokemon is in your deck. So just like the Tentacles, you can have 6 of these guys in your deck. Next up we have Deoxys Speed, 3 MP as you'd expect, Extreme Speed, doing 20 damage but a yellow disc, and Psychic doing 40. It makes up for its low attacks by this special ability, Crosswind. This Pokemon does not spend MP when moving from the bench to an entry point. That means that if at the start of a battle you're the first to move, you can get there in 3, but if you take the second turn, you can get there in just 2 moves, moving 4 on the first one, 3 on the last to get to their point. That is going to be such a dangerous attack. Potentially, that's going to be a really hard thing to defend against. So I'm looking forward to using that hopefully if I pull it from a booster. And one thing I'd just finally like to look over is if we go to the shop, looking at those changes on Mew and Rayquaza. So if we go to the material exchange, all the Pokemon that were in the Flying Gym Cup have now been added to the material exchange. So if there was any ones in there, I personally would quite like Aggron because he looks really cool. He's been added to the deck. So once this is loaded, yep, we're good to go. And let's have a look at Rayquaza first of all. We have Rayquaza. Love this Pokemon, still haven't got it. Extreme speed, 120. Fly and break energy. Your opponent's energy plate based effects are lost. So I think I misread the update last night when I said that it might be a new colored plate. Energy plate, it means that if you use X attack or double chance, if you hit break energy against whatever that is, the plate based effects are lost. That's going to be really good, especially things like X defend. If somebody pulls that and tries to attack Rayquaza, hit that break energy, and if you knock it out, it's knocked out for good. So that's a really exciting move. So let's look at Mew as well. We can see that Hypersonic has been added 30. If the battle opponent's attack is 100 damage or more, this Pokemon cannot be knocked out. So making Mew the Pokemon that it should be, with a really good attack and a really good technique. And then we have Shuttle Flip. This Pokemon to take 1 to 2 steps back. So Mew has been turned into a great Pokemon, as it should, which is really going to be exciting to see. And I don't have it yet though, which is annoying. So that's all for this update, really. It's been an exciting one, and hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hit the like button if you have. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to check out the challenge competition this week on Saturday. There may be somebody selected if you enter with a chance to challenge me for 1 of 3 prizes. As well as that, it'll gain you an entry to the Indigo League when we do that, which is a competition that will allow you to earn, if you win, 1,960